When you're driving home, right? When you're driving home, right?
Count at 6 o'clock. I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. If you'll stand, we'll say the pledge of allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we have a roll call now?
Alderman Lorton.
I'm sorry.
Here.
Here.
Alderman Sedley.
Here.
Alderman Williams.
Here.
Alderman Falconberry.
Here.
Alderman Hill.
Here.
Alderman Joyce.
Here. Okay. Next, item I would like to see, do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
I make the motion.
I second it.
Okay. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, let it be known by here saying aye. Okay, then we'll move back up to public hearing for ordinance 2020-10. Do I have anyone to speak? Hearing no one wishing to speak to that, then we'll move on to the approval of the minutes. You have those in your packet.
I make the motion.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Sure.
Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, we have approved the minutes. Citizen input. Do we have any citizen input? I would like to welcome Representative-elect Warner. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Ms. Joyce.
And our media, local media, Jamie, thank you for coming. Other members of the community. Okay, communication from the mayor. I think you see in here, we're gonna have a Christmas party and we're gonna have hometown Christmas. I'm really excited about that. I also want to say that I went through and looked at the goals that we had worked on and seeing how many we are trying to mark off. And I want to say that Chris has been really busy. I think it's because he's wiping some of his out. I'm checking them off. And I think that we can start looking at how we want to go about doing some of these others. If you'll go back, remember those that we worked on, our goals.
I recall.
I want to start checking off as many as we can. So, we'll come back to those again. Maybe we'll have a work session.
I'm sure I'm the weak link, but could I get another copy of that?
I'll be happy to get you another
Thank
copy
you.
of those. Okay. And other than that, other than thank you to Joe for going with me tomorrow to the JEDBC and Mark. Okay, that's all I have. We'll move on to reports. Have some in front of in your packet, rather. I did come in to the codes, events, and beautification committee meeting that they had, and that was really a good meeting, and I thank you.
Do you want me to send out 2 minutes now or later?
I would love for you to give a report.
Okay, if anybody remembers it differently, let me know. Scarlett Garner's grandmother, I believe, owns some property and has offered a cedar tree for us to put up at the city, and it's a cedar tree. And I think that's so appropriate with our hometown Christmas theme. And Mark and Chad volunteered to cut it and tie it up and light it. And Mike said he would love to help with the lights. On December the 12th, which is the day after the big Christmas party, it's going to be a big day in Chapel Hill. We're going to have the parade, of course. Well, first the festival, the second Saturday festival, and the lighting of the Christmas tree, which Jamie Patterson and Marion are gonna also add candy canes, and Marion's adding bows to the decorations on the tree. And, let's see,
Would you have enough time to join us that day, Ms. Warner?
When is this?
December 12th.
What time?
Saturday.
Yes.
The parade will, am I correct? The parade will be at 5, the tree lighting immediately after. All the festival going on downtown will be from 12 to 5. Marion is reinstituting the boxes at the stores that people can, drop a entry to win prizes, cash prizes. And I think that's got it, but it's gonna be a big day that day, so have a big old time at the Christmas party. And sleep till about 8 and then get ready to come to town.
I believe they're actually going to get this in the Duck River publication this time.
Yes.
Hopefully that maybe we can start doing more of advertising our community. This committee is really a hardworking committee. Also, Veterans Day.
Okay, the park looks really nice. Veterans Day is Wednesday, the 11th of November, of course, at 11 o'clock at the park. And
We do have a rain contingency. It's supposed to rain that day, so if it is raining, we will move it to the community center. There's still gonna be refreshments at the bank regardless, but everything's scheduled to be outside now, but if it's raining, we'll move it to the community center. And Apex Bank will move their refreshments inside.
okay.
What time is
I've
that?
always
11 o'clock.
eaten there, but is that only for veterans or is it for?
It's for anyone.
I've always gone, I just didn't.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the parade at 5 or 6?
Somewhere on that,
It
somewhere
started
in
at 5
there.
right now.
Is advertising started at 5, right?
That's what I thought.
That's what I
That's what I've
understood.
Well, it starts at
Right at
5.
dark
Yeah,
time.
right at
Yeah.
dark.
Okay.
So line up at 4 then? Is that what we need to be telling people?
I don't know, ask Mark, I don't know about lining
I-
up.
if
You know
not-
it's
if
about an
not-
hour
I
before.
was gonna say at least an hour, I wouldn't, be opposed to 3:30 if people
I
got started.
thought Chad said 3 o'clock. Have them lined up at 3.
Okay.
Start lining up at 3. I may be wrong, but I think it's 3.
Nothing.
Okay. So I'm just really excited about all the things that's
It's
going
gonna
on.
be fun.
And I hope somebody has a tandem bike. I'd love to see a tandem bike in there. Somebody used to ride.
And I want you to ride the
A tandem
unicycle
bike?
man.
Bike for two.
You got one?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, there used to be some
Okay.
road unicycle on the time.
He got a unicycle.
Will you ride it?
I'm gonna be lining people up.
Okay.
Which way you wanna ride, the 9-foot one or the 4-foot one?
I want you to ride both of them.
I'll bring you in once.
Okay.
We're having a parade in this year, Mark. I mean, a floating parade this year.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna do good. Good deal.
You gonna
So
ride in?
that's,
We'll discuss it later. I'm too old. for that.
Mort, do you have anything you want to expound on your administrator's report?
I don't. If anybody's got any questions, be glad to answer them. We did win our another award. TDOT and TDEC has recognized us, and we won a Sustainable Transportation Award for our TAP grant project downtown.
Okay, and I noticed, we have the minutes from the planning commission in our packet. I was really excited to see that. I do know that the beer board met and, they, approved
Other general.
Dollar General on the north end of town, just for your information. Okay, any other business under reports?
Well, this is about BOMA laptops.
Through the COVID grant money, we bought laptops for each board member. It was one of the things that was eligible, for virtual meetings and things of that nature. So that's one of the ways we spent some of that money. And most of the rest of it went to personnel cost and public safety.
Todd, do you want to remind us that everything on those laptops will be public? Is that true?
Yes. That is a fact.
Okay. I just wanted to remind everybody that. Okay. All right. Any other reports?
They're just still gonna have that food giveaway November 12th from 6 to 7:30. The bridge is coming back out. So if we haven't made plans for that or know anybody that needs it,
That's a Saturday?
no, it's
Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday, November
Oh,
12th.
November 12th. Okay.
Yes, November 12th.
It's December.
November.
That's the same. That's what I thought too.
May I go back, ask a question, just because somebody mentioned it to me? The money, cameras for the park, which is great. It was suggested that perhaps the community center might need some security cameras. Was somebody,
We can
look
get
into
something.
that?
Thank you. All right. Any other before we move on to old business? Okay, I'm gonna move on to old business, ordinance 2020-10, the Groves PUD overlay. This is a second reading. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Do I have any discussion? Hearing no request for discussion. I'll call roll if that's okay.
Alderman Morton,
Yes.
Alderman Sedlak,
Yes.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
Alderman Falconberry,
Yes.
Alderman Hill,
Yes.
Alderman Joyce.
Yes. Motion carries. Under new business, resolution 2020-37 to establish authorized signatures on bank accounts.
This is essentially just to remove Jackie and since Marion is acting as mayor to add her normal.
I'll second his motion.
I have a motion and a second. Do I have any other discussion? I think that we probably need to call roll on that one too.
Alderman Morton,
Yes.
Alderman Sedlak,
Yes.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
Alderman Falconberry,
Yes.
Alderman Hill,
Yes.
Alderman Joyce.
Yes. Okay. Resolution 2020-38, Police Department Server Upgrade.
Chief, you want to speak to that just a little bit?
So we are obviously upgrading our body cams, and in the process, we have to upgrade our server in order to handle the new body cameras. The body cameras were paid, if you guys remember with the grant that Mark was talking about, the COVID grant. The server, however, will come out of our budget for the year. And so what that does is obviously it takes the place of the current server, which we've actually had issues with. They just came and repaired. So we're kind of due to upgrade so we can accommodate the new body cams. Does anybody have any questions as far as that goes?
That's not gonna strain.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
What's explain this note? The small print is what I'm calling it. It's saying that here's the price, but maybe not, is what it sounds like.
So because it's a technical issue, they put in a caveat, obviously, that if there's some other part or something else that we need to make it work, that they can always bill us for that part. But this is supposed to cover the server itself, the installation, and occasionally they need some type of part to go and install it. So that gives them the right to charge us for a part if that comes available.
I'll make a motion.
I have a motion. I have a second. Do I have any discussion? Please call it.
Alderman Morton,
Yes.
Alderman Sedlak,
Yes.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
Alderman Falconberry,
Yes.
Alderman Hill,
Yes.
Alderman Joyce.
Yes. Okay, we'll move on to other business. Do I have anyone who has any other business?
Mayor, we've got this updated
Oh, I'm sorry.
with the supplemental services. It's the archaeological study.
Okay, resolution 2020-39, supplemental server.
Make a motion.
Okay, I have.
I
a
second,
motion. I
because
have
we
a
really don't have much option, do we, Mark? No, sir, this is something that TDOT is requiring. It's an archaeological survey and report that they're requiring for us to move forward with our TAP grant
You
project.
have to do it or we can't move forward.
That's correct.
How long do we have to leave the little yellow flags up?
Until they're finished doing that.
And I'll know when they're finished.
Yes, ma'am, I'll let you know.
I mean, it doesn't matter, it's not like I'm mowing every day.
They're supposed to be finished this week.
Right. I'm
They're
sorry.
supposed to be finished this week.
Oh,
So hopefully we'll be able to pick those up by Friday.
I have a motion. I have a second.
Yep.
Do we have any more discussion?
Nope.
Okay, please call the roll.
Alderman Wharton,
yes,
Alderman Sedley,
Yes.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
Alderman Falconberry.
Yes.
Alderman Hill,
Yes.
Alderman Joyce.
Yes. Okay, now we can move on to other business. That carries. Do we have any other business that anybody wants to bring up? Do we hear a motion then to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Well, that went fast.
We'll give y'all an award.
All right, I have